I want to encourage somebody today. As long as you have God, you have everything. I don't care what you don't got or what you think that you need. If you have God, you have everything. Revelations 12:11 says, they conquered him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, for they did not love their lives to the point of death. I'm going to be giving y'all a story time on how I literally lost everything just so I can serve God, just so I can know who God is. Okay? Give y'all a little backstory. I'm 18 years old, doing lashes. I'm an entrepreneur, out of my mother's living room, just had a baby. And pandemic hit, okay? Pandemic hit or whatever. First sign that I knew that God was taking stuff away from me was that when I got into a car accident. God, you gave me this car just for me to wreck. When I tell y'all nobody hit me, I didn't hit nobody. It was literally like I was on the road fighting with the devil. My car ended up flipping. It landed on all four because of God's hands, his grace. He picked me up and he put me on all four tires, and I walked out of that accident with no scratches or anything on me. Amen. Amen. Of course I was hurt, but the fact that my life was saved, I was okay. So that was him making himself known to me. Second, he told me to stop doing lashes. I'm like, okay, cool. Like after this, I'm going to come back better than ever. I'm going to go get my license and then we're going to be good. So I thought. A few weeks later, mom got laid off from her job. Yeah. We ended up having to leave our house. So you telling me, I'm like, okay, God. So you're telling me you took my car, you took my business. My mom ended up getting really sick. She lost her job. And now we gotta leave our house. So you can understand my frustration in the midst of all of this, but it's because I didn't know God. After that, we found peace. We came to peace with it because it was out of our control, obviously. Put our stuff into storage. Went to move in with my sister. A few months later, why our stuff getting auctioned? Lost everything. I'm talking about bed, not cars. I'm talking about bed, clothes, shoes, anything you can think of that we have been moving with since our entire life. Lost it. This one thing that was returned to me was a treasure box that I had from middle school, and it had peace signs all over it. And as I was on my jog today, the Lord brought this story back to my remembrance, and he showed me the treasure box that said peace, and he said, peace I give to you. So in that entire storm, the only thing that was returned to me was peace. He said, peace I give to you, not as the world gives, but as I give. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you get what I'm saying? So in the midst of all of this happening, I'm coming to a place of self-realization or self-awareness, because Jada, all the materialistic stuff that you did have is gone. So who are you without all of that? Who are you? So that's when I began to, figure out who I was. And as that was happening, God was making himself known to me as well. So little by little, I was receiving the peace. Fast forward, ended up getting a job, ended up getting back on my feet. God was speaking to me and telling me, like, you're going to be moving to a new city. Surely I did. July 2023, the Lord spoke, came to pass. I moved to Houston. And when I tell y'all, although I was still living in a tent, like Abraham when he was moving to the promised land, God restored me. God restored me. Today, my mom is healthy. I'm in my own townhome. I had a car. I got into an accident. That's another lesson for another day. Business is restored with a license. Bed. I'm talking about 3 bedrooms. Beds. Okay? Furnished. Okay? Because of him. And I know him. I know him now. I could say that. I know him now. I know that he was the one who caused the bad to happen back then, but he was also the one to cause the good to happen. Because of Romans 8:28, God causes all things to work together for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. So I want to encourage somebody today. If you feel like God is taking away things from you, just know those things have served their purpose, and just know God is going to restore you. He doesn't just take to make you cry, to make you feel like you have nothing. No, it's because he sees the bigger picture, and all you see is the seed. Okay? He sees the tree, you see the seed. Trust in him and do not lean in your own understanding. Like I said in the beginning of this video, if you have God, you have everything. He showed me that none of this materialistic stuff matters. He's the one who matters. So I'm grateful. And this was easier to be said than I thought it was. I'm probably going to block everybody that I know because I'm just like, I don't care. It's my testimony. That's who I was. I moved on. This is who I am now. child of God, okay? I have been redeemed. I have been restored. Amen? Amen. So, yeah. Testimonies are very encouraging. So, although I thought this was hard, it's going to, if I could just touch one person, that's enough for me. Amen. Love y'all.